Hello and good Sunday. I will go back to the subject on deja vu. I had a comment. I have a person that's writing to me that the person have a... Oh, can I call you Rasmus? Just more nice to have a name on it. So that Rasmus is going back when you have the deja vu, that's going back to another deja vu. And then Rasmus is writing that it's more like a feeling and it's not a real experience. And I understand that you are comparing a feeling with a deja vu. Just like the Christmas spirit. Like when you feel Christmas spirit every Christmas, that's like a deja vu over and over you are creating through Christmas. Yeah, you can call a feeling a kind of a deja vu, that's true. But about you can call a deja vu a kind of feeling, I don't think so. But yes, you can compare a feeling to a deja vu. But not a deja vu with a feeling. I think that if you go that way, it's a totally different things. But yes, in your mind, it will appear in a kind of deja vu every time you feel a feeling that you have felt before. But it's okay with the comment, but it's a little bit giving me a little bit mixed signals, because first you're writing that it's leading you back to a deja vu and a memory you had, and then you say longer down that it's a feeling, and then you're writing that's not like a real experience. So I don't really understand what you are writing to me, but I understand that you're comparing a deja vu with a feeling. Yeah. Respect to that. And to the videos where I was talking about deja vu, in the end of my speech, I'm saying there's a possibility that this military police from, is it FN or Russia, I'm not sure, would maybe comment on my video if there will come a comment to leading people's mind away from what I'm really talking about. And you can actually say it's looking a little bit like that. I'm not sure. But it's now always nice with a comment, but if it was from real people out in our society, it would be much more nicer. But now I give you a name, Rasmus, so thanks for the comment, but can you not be next time a little bit more precise in what you mean so we can discuss it? You're writing longer down that time does not really exist and it's a memory from a future. I think that time really does exist. We are getting older every day and the leaves are falling off from the trees every year. So in that way, time does exist in our world. in our physical world, time does exist. But through time, they have always talked about that everything has a spirit, that we have a soul. If that is the case, and we could prove that we have a soul, maybe for a soul, time does not exist. So that would mean that it exists and it does not exist. Because if we have a soul and we can leave our body once in a while, maybe when we sleep, maybe it would be possible to travel in a way that we cannot really understand. Maybe through dimensions, maybe through time halls. Everything would be possible if we really have a soul. So in that way you can say, yes, time does not exist if we could choose to go back and forward. But in our world, they don't want to deliver proof that we have a soul. But the possibility that we have one, that possibility could be true. That our physical body is filling out that spirit that we are maybe already born with. So, it's possible what you are writing, that time does not exist. But I will say too that it does exist. And because we are physical, we shall respect time and live our life like it does exist. But then again, we shall have an understanding that time maybe does not exist if we have a soul. That does not mean that we shall waste our gift away, our life. But about it could be a memory from a future. See, that was what I was talking about, that if a déjà vu is a déjà vu, then it would not be like a memory, something else. But if we dream a whole episode in a life we are going to live through, then it could be more like be mind traveling or soul traveling. So on that way, yes, a memory can appear from a future if we have a glimpse of that future. That could actually be possible. If that's possible and we know the future, millionaires could appear and people could plan their life in a whole other way, and that would maybe be dangerous if people was getting taught about the reality that it was possible. If you could see the numbers of the millionaire lottery of tomorrow, then maybe you could write the number now down before, and on that way you could win in the lottery. And on that way you could maybe change the future of the person that really wins. So yes, it's a dangerous thing if it's possible. It would make kings and gods over other people that was not gifted in that way. But it's a funny subject, so leave a comment. Thanks, bye.